Alright, boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. A beautiful song here from David, one of the best songs I heard lately. So, great song, David. This one is called Don't Forget About Me. Alright, so it goes in the same way from the beginning till the end here. We have a corporation of 7 different chords. We can play them with this picking pattern I showed you, but also with an easy strumming pattern. So let's take a look at this song, starting with capo on the 1st fret. All right, so with that, we have a couple chords to go over. Let's start with E minor. All right, so we have open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and for this specific song, I would like to add 3rd on the E string. Normally, it's the open E there for E minor. Now it's 3rd on E. You will understand why later, but anyway, that's the E minor. Next chord is the D. So that is open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. We have the G next. So that is 3rd on E, 2nd on A, open D, open G, open B this time for this specific song. Sometimes we have the 3rd on B, this time it's open, and we end with 3rd on E. Then we have the D F chord, that's a D but with an F sharp in the bass. So that is 2nd on E, then I mute the next string, which is the A. I lean my finger, my index finger on top of that A, so it gets muted like that. And then open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and open E. We have the B minor next. It's a bar chord, so place a bar here on the 2nd fret. You bar all strings except for the last E, so 5 strings from bottom up. And then the rest will be 4th on D, 4th on G, and 3rd on B. We have finally the A. So that is open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. Okay, so the chord progression for this song is in the same way as we learned them, the same order. The only difference is we're gonna add a final chord there, the G comes back again. So it goes E minor, D, G for the first time, and then D, F, B minor, A, and it ends with G. That's the chord progression. All right, so 6 different chords, and the chord progression will be of 7 chords, G 2 times. All right, so let's first take a look at this beautiful melody. I'm gonna give you the notes for each and every chord. It's about 2 notes for every chord. So starting with E minor, you're gonna need to hold this grip. So 2nd on D, and you're gonna alternate that with 3rd on the E string. All right, so that's the reason for having this 3rd on the E here, even when we're playing the strumming later. All right, so 1 round is 2nd D and 3rd E. You play that for 6 times. All right, then you go to the next chord, the D, and you only need to hold this one here. So that is open D, the bass note, and you alternate that now with the 2nd E. That's 1 round, you play that for 2 rounds. Then we go to the G chord, and here you just have to hold this grip, 3rd on the E string in the bass, that's the bass note, and you alternate that note with the open B. That is 1 round, you play that for 6 rounds. Then we go to the D F chord. You need to hold this grip. It's the 2nd on the E string, that's the bass, and you alternate that with the 2nd on G. That's 1 round, you play that for 2 rounds. Then we go further here to the B minor. You need to hold this grip. So the new bass note now is on the 2nd fret A. And the top note here, you alternate that with the 3rd on B. So 1 round is, you play that for 6 rounds. And then you have the A, you need to hold this. So you have the new bass notes here on the open A. And then you alternate that with the second B. So one round is, you play that for 2 rounds. So far you have the pattern E minor 6, D2, G6, DF2, B minor 6, A2. So 6-2, 6-2, 6-2. And now we have the final chord, the G. You play that for 8 times. So that's a total round, so to speak. 6 plus 2 is 8, of course. And now you play end with the G for 8 times. And you play this G in the same way as you play the previous G. 3rd fret on E string in the bass, you alternate that with the open B for 8 times. So there you have this beautiful melody. I'm gonna take you through this one round and it goes like this. Actually 2 rounds there because it's that great, it's beautiful. So anyway, that's what's going on when it comes to the picking. And you can do that, just that from the beginning till the end. But you can also alternate this with a strumming pattern. So now let's take a look at that. So we'll start with the E minor. And we need to divide this strumming pattern into 2 different parts, all right? Because you will see why pretty soon. But starting with E minor, 1 full strumming round will be down, up, clap, up, down, up. So like this. Down, up, clap, up, down, up. But the first part is the down, up, all right? So to start up, the first part 1 is that part. And the part 2 will be clap, up, down, up. So together, down, up, clap, up, down, up. And in 1. And a couple of rounds to get the feeling. So we're ready to go through the chord progression here, and you're gonna see the pattern here, how it's built up. You're gonna start with the E minor. You play 1 full strumming round plus part 1. So down, up, clap, up, then down, up. All right. Then you switch to D and play just the part 1, down, up. All right. So E minor and D will kind of pair up together. Then you will repeat the same pattern for the next 2 chords, in this case the G and the DF. So the G is now played for 1 full round plus the part 1, the down, up, clap, up, down, up. And then you switch to the DF and play just the part 1, down, up, like this. And then you do the same when it comes to the B minor and A. The B minor is played for 1 full round plus part 1 and A just part 1. So and then we have the final chord. The value of the G was 8 before in the picking, and the value now will be 2 full strumming rounds of the final G. All right, so that summarizes E minor 1 plus part 1, D part 1, G 1 plus part 1, DF part 1, B minor 1 plus part 1, A part 1, then G 2 full rounds like this. guys saw David's beautiful song, Don't Forget About Me. And that's something I could tell you as well, guys. Don't forget about Gordon guitar. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please thumbs up and show me some love here. Leave some comment if you wish, and till next time, play tuned.